Hi, I'm Emma, and this is a body scan with affirmations to create a sense of safety and belonging in your body and in your mind. Settling into a comfortable position, let your feet rest uncrossed, your hands and arms by your side, or resting somewhere comfortably on your body. Feel the support of the bed, the floor, or the chair beneath you holding you gently. And as you find your position, remember there's no need to strive or achieve anything here, nothing to change or to fix. Simply cultivating a gentle awareness of what is already present, listening to the story your body is sharing. And if any of the guidance offered feels off to you in any way, please know you can come out of this practice at any time. Take what you need, what feels good to you, and leave the rest. If you fall asleep during this session, that's what your body needs, so let it happen. You may even be using this practice to help you sleep. You may choose to set a gentle sounding alarm if you have things to do afterwards. But right now is your time to rest and to be present with yourself, to slow down a racing mind. If resting in stillness feels somewhat uncomfortable, know that some gentle movements are welcomed. Release any expectations of what this should feel like or how it should unfold. As best you can, let go of judgment or pressure. You are welcome just as you are. Perhaps acknowledge this to yourself silently or aloud. Thank you for being here. Thank you for noticing me. Thank you for offering this time of connection. In this practice, simply listen to the guidance of my voice as you're invited to rest, soften, and bring your awareness to sensations within the body through a gentle rotation of consciousness. And if your mind wanders, when you notice, start where you hear the first invitation to be. You'll hear affirmations at certain points, and you may listen to these words and welcome them, even if at this moment there is some resistance or questioning. Or you may whisper them in your mind like an echo of the recording, or even say them aloud. This practice is for you to come home to yourself, where the breath whispers and the body speaks. In this quiet space, the soul listens and all is simply as it is. Begin by noticing the breath. Notice the gentle movement of the breath weaving its way into the body and the sensations of the breath as it leaves the body. The gentle ripples of the body receiving the breath and letting go. You might notice a sense of the breath at the nostrils and the back of the throat. A sense of the belly softening to receive the breath. Follow the breath with your mind all the way in and all the way out. Rest all your awareness on the flow of breath. Let it happen without force, simply watching your natural breath weave its way in and out of the body. And you might begin to invite a gentle lengthening of the exhale. Perhaps with a gentle audible sound, a sigh, a release. Just ever so gently allowing the exhale to be slightly longer than the inhale. And notice how it feels to empty the body. Empty the body of breath and thought, of the busyness and the doing. Nobody needs anything from you right now. Effortless breath. Notice the sound of the inhale and the audible exhale. Your mind resting on the flow and the sound of the breath. And move your awareness to any sounds in the space around you. The sound of the breath layered with other sounds. Opening up the channels of the ears, welcoming all sounds to be present. The sounds on this recording of my voice, other sounds present, layering the sounds of your breath and the sensations of breathing. And then allow the breath to carry you effortlessly through this practice as you bring your attention to the feet. Draw your awareness to both feet. Notice any sensations present, or perhaps the absence of sensation. Feel each toe from the big toes moving outwards to the little toes. Maybe gently moving the toes and notice how that feels. Feel the soles of your feet, the ball of each foot, the arch, and the heels. Are they touching the floor or the bed? What's here to notice? Any sensation or absence of sensation. Remember, there's no right or wrong way to feel. Simply allow your awareness to rest here on the soles of the feet. And with your next exhale, gently let go of the feet letting your attention flow to the ankles. Notice any sensations, the inside of both ankles, the outside. Move awareness inside the ankle and front and back. And with the next exhale, guide awareness upwards through the calves and shins. What sensations are present and arise in the lower legs, the knees, the space behind the knee, the almost heart-shaped bone, the patella within the knee, left and right knee, both knees together, the thighs, they feel light or heavy. Is one side more grounded than the other? Perhaps tense and release the muscles here, noticing how it feels to do so. Imagine breath filling the whole of the legs now, from the thighs to the soles of the feet. With each exhale, imagine the breath moving outwards, soothing and softening each part of the legs and feet. Any tension releasing with the exhale. And the words, I belong, I belong, I belong. These words as sensation, and perhaps whispered to yourself silently or aloud. I belong, I belong, I belong. Your attention moves gently to the pelvis and hips, this central part of the body, a foundation of support and balance. Take a moment to rest your awareness here. Notice any sensations present. Perhaps you feel the weight of the hips resting and supported by the surface beneath you. Maybe there's a sense of softness or tension, bracing and holding on, or even areas of numbness. Whatever is present, simply notice, allowing it to be as it is. Imagine the breath traveling downwards into this space. Visualize the breath filling your pelvis, surrounding the bones, muscles, and organs with a gentle, soothing presence. Bring awareness to the hip joints where the tops of the thighs meet the pelvis. Do they feel heavy or light, balanced or uneven? Perhaps there's a sense of spaciousness, mobility, maybe a subtle tightness. Whatever you notice, observe it with curiosity, with kindness. You might take a moment to imagine the pelvis as a bowl, cradling the vital organs within. and the organs of reproductivity, the bladder, and the large intestine drawing nourishment into the body. You don't need to name or identify them in detail. Just hold a general awareness of the life and energy that they carry. Feel the connection of the pelvis to the rest of the body, to the legs and the spine. This place of grounding and stability, joining the upper body to the lower body, offering strength and support. Maybe gently rock your pelvis ever so slightly, or imagine doing so. Perhaps rolling it forwards and backwards or side to side. Notice how these small movements feel, how the muscles and joints respond. On each exhale, imagine releasing any tension here. Feel a flow through the hips and pelvis, creating space and ease. These words as sensation and perhaps whispered silently or aloud. I am grounded. I am safe. I belong in this space. I am grounded. I am safe. I belong in this space. Bringing awareness to the back. Take a moment to rest your attention here, feeling the full length of the back, the lower back, the curve just above your hips. Notice any sensations here. Perhaps you feel the gentle pressure of this area against the floor or bed. Is there warmth, coolness, or maybe even a neutral sensation on the lower back? Invite breath to soften and expand into this space, as though the breath can fill the lower back with ease and release. Awareness flowing to the middle back. Here connects the ribs and spine, the bridge between upper and lower body. Notice movement here. Ribs opening to receive breath within the lungs. Sensations of breath, steady, subtle, the reliable rhythm of breath. On the inhale, receiving, softening, and the exhale, emptying, letting go. Drifting the focus to the upper back, shoulders, shoulder blades, and tissues here connect arms and torso. Notice any sensations. Is there tightness or openness? Does one side feel different from the other? The shoulder blades, ribs, and lungs hold the heart, and the heart beating a continuous rhythm along with the breath. Sense shoulder blades gently ease down from the ears, upper back, softening and spreading out. Feel the contact of this area with the surface beneath you. For a few moments, hold the whole back in awareness. From the base of the spine to the base of the skull. Sense the back as a strong, flexible structure to support and carry you within this body. Notice any sensation of being held, the support of the surface beneath you, meeting the back. You might even imagine this support extending deeper as through the earth itself. The earth itself is cradling you, offering stability and grounding. With the exhale, let go of any tension or burdens. Allow your back to settle more fully into the support beneath. Surrendering to this moment. I am supported. I am held. My body is at ease. I am supported. I am held. My body is at ease. Awareness drawing to the front of your body, the belly, front and side of the ribs, sternum and chest. Notice breath weaving in and out. Observe the movement of inhale and exhale. If there's any restlessness or the mind wandering, know that this is a natural part of the process. Gently acknowledge the feelings, the thoughts. Notice how your body responds to them. Does your breathing pattern change? Do certain areas of your body tighten or relax? And when you're ready, kindly guide your attention back now to the abdomen. And then on the next out breath, move awareness towards the chest, holding the heart space in gentle awareness. I am loved. I am held. Loved and held. Loved and held. Just as I am. Gently guide your awareness from the chest along the length of the arms to the hands. Notice how your hands rest, whether gently open or the curl of the fingers in a soft fist. Feel the weight of your arms, their whole length, shoulder, elbow, and wrist, how they rest beside or upon you. Maybe you can sense a tingling or a subtle pulse at the palms and fingertips. Sensations of temperature, warmth, or coolness, or a softness within both palms and all fingers. Perhaps move or imagine a movement of the fingers just a little, noticing the space between each finger and the energy within the hands. Awareness moving upwards through arms to neck and shoulders. This area often holding tension. So simply observe what is here with curiosity. Sense the muscles of the neck as you breathe in and out. Imagine the breath flowing into the spaces left and right where the neck meets the shoulders, inviting a softening with every exhale. Awareness glides upward to the head, the whole face, jawbone, cheeks, around the eyes, the space between the eyes, the forehead, temples, crown, and skull. Notice the chin resting softly, the lips gently parted or closed lightly, resting one pressed against the other. Feeling the coolness of the air as it passes through the nose on each inhale, and a subtle warmth on the exhale. The air moistening the nasal passages as it passes. The eyes resting softly, gazing inward. Feel the small muscles of the forehead, maybe a gentle crease or a sense of smoothness as worry ebbs away. And the scalp. Imagine the breath traveling all the way around the top of the head, soothing, nourishing each part of the brain. The brain resting and letting go of solving. Just here, now, resting. Feel the breath moving slowly through the nose and the throat. Inhale, exhale. Notice how the breath flows in cool and refreshing, how it leaves warm and soft. Maybe you can feel the rise and fall of the chest, the way the throat subtly expands with each inhale and relaxes with each exhale. With each breath, allow yourself to sink deeper into relaxation, knowing that each part of your body is held and supported in this moment just as it is. Imagine breath filling your entire body now. Each part you visited, the feet, legs, pelvis, back, chest, arms, hands, and head, all gently held in awareness. Rest here in the wholeness of the body just as it is. Cultivate a sense of being at home within yourself. It is safe to be in my body. It is safe to feel. I nurture my body with each breath I take. Resting, resting in this moment, in the breath, in the body. Resting in the landscape of your body. Every cell holds a story. Every breath a quiet prayer. Rest here in the soft soil of your skin, where the heart's rhythm speaks. And the pulse of life is steady, gently guiding you back home to yourself. Breath after breath, beat after beat. Come home to yourself, where the breath whispers and the body speaks. In this quiet place, the soul listens, and all is simply as it is. Resting here with a few soothing breaths. And when you feel ready, begin to shift your focus from the deep stillness of the body back to the present moment. There's no rush. Take your time. Start by bringing awareness back to the sensation of the breath, the natural rise and fall, gently flowing in and out. Notice how it anchors you, a steady rhythm grounding you here. Feel the contact of the body with the surface beneath you, the support of the floor, the bed or chair. Notice the points of connection, the back, the legs, the arms, and the heels of the feet. Take a moment to weave awareness over the body and within the body once more. This time with curiosity about how you feel right now. You notice any changes, perhaps a sense of lightness, calm, or maybe a deeper connection to yourself, rested. Or perhaps things feel just as they did before, and that's perfectly okay too. Simply acknowledge and accept whatever's here without judgment. Gently begin to wake up the body, starting with small movements through fingers and toes. Roll wrists and ankles if that feels good. Inviting more movement into arms and legs, perhaps stretching them in a way that feels good to you. Take a gentle, smooth breath in, filling the lungs completely, belly softening, ribs rising, and sigh it out. Let it feel good to breathe consciously again. Maybe gently roll your head side to side, easing into a sense of softness and fluidity in the neck. Stretching arms overhead or bringing your knees to your chest, whatever feels natural to your body as it awakens. As you begin to move, opening your senses to the environment around you, the temperature of the air on your skin, in your nose, maybe hearing sounds around you. Perhaps there's distant noises or the quiet stillness of the room, a gentle hum. And only when it feels right, slowly blink your eyes open and closed a few times. Let your gaze soften as light and color return to your awareness. Take a moment to look around the space you're in, orienting yourself fully. Shapes and colors, objects in the room, the door and window. Notice how you feel now in your body and in your mind. Is there anything you'd like to carry with you from this practice? A feeling, a word, or simply the memory of having been here for yourself and with yourself? Take another breath in, this time feeling a sense of peace for the time you've taken for your body and for the opportunity to connect with yourself. And whenever you're ready, bring your awareness back fully to the present moment. Gently sitting up if you've been lying down, or perhaps you choose to lie down for a few more moments. This has been a body scan, rotation of consciousness to create a sense of belonging and safety and connection within your body and to your body. If you've enjoyed this practice, you may choose to explore some other practices on my channel. I love reading the comments, so please feel free to leave how you felt, how this practice felt for you within your body, how it feels afterwards. And know that there is further support. If you want to visit my website, emmatrahan.com, and you can find all the information below. I have a range of supports for you, from courses to downloads and one-to-one sessions. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for showing up for yourself. Thank you for being part of this practice with me.